Welcome once again to HSRC English webinar. Our today's topic is gratitude and charity. And today's speaker we have Mr. Harenkumar Gandhi, ex-Air Force officers and a man with extreme courage and very deep knowledge dedicated to Jnani Purush. Welcome, Haren sir. Over to you now. Thank you very much.
So, Jai Hind,
Jai Hind.
Jai Sachidanand, and good evening, all of you from India, Haren Gandhi. Let me first inform you that I am standing at a very pious place. I'm exactly standing on the river side of the very pious river, which is known as the lifeline of Gujarat, that is Narmada River. It is totally dark here, and unfortunately, if I keep my camera on, I think you won't be able to see anything other than my just face, little bit light on my face. So first of all, thank you so much. Ki, uh, uh, this is my subject is gratitude. So first of all, my full gratitude towards the mobile network provider who is helping me to connect uh, with all of you uh, with the blessings of Dada Bhagwan. And I am sorry to say that I will not be able to keep my camera on. Otherwise, there is little bit of network problem here. But
No
if
issue,
I
sir.
keep my camera with all your permission, sir, I
Yeah.
would
Please
like
switch
to
to
keep
audio.
my
Yeah.
camera off. Yeah, and there will be a little bit disturbance of the breeze, the sound of the breeze. But don't take it as a disturbance. Take it and just feel the breeze which we are feeling on the bank of Narmada River. Right, sir? So first of all, thank you so much, HSRC, for giving me this chance. Because one thing, let me express my gratitude first to the HSRC. Because whenever we get some topic to discuss or to listen or to attend, frankly speaking, we are changing after that seminar. Sir, really, all the topics which is decided by the HSRC and which we all discuss through any one of us. But whenever we go through this seminar, we listen this seminar, and when we contemplate, when we think about that after this seminar, we really feel improved. The version of our own self is
That is
really
true.
improved.
That's
So first
quite
of
true.
all, before I speak about gratitude, my wholehearted gratitude towards Dada Bhagwan and HSRC, which we are, means because of the learning of the Dada Bhagwan and all these seminars, we are able to keep ourselves grounded, frankly speaking, because in a fast moving world, when we see that there is a lot of competitiveness, a lot of jealousy, a lot of enmity. And in this, when we learn about gratitude, when we learn about charity, so it really keeps us grounded. And really, this is a fantastic subject. And in Dada Bhagwan, uh, first of all, a very famous uh, uh, that is Apta Sutra of Dada Bhagwan. And it says that one should never forget obligations of mother, father, and guru. And definitely, uh, we are first, see, mother is the first teacher, right? Mother is known as the first teacher. And in India, we say, and in my military academy, I say to all my cadets that you may take 7 births to understand what sacrifice is made by your parents. But be very sure you will never come to know how much sacrifice is done by your parents, your mother, your father. So frankly speaking, because when we were when we were not knowing how to walk, our parents has just held our hand and they make me to learn how to walk. When we are not able to speak anything, our mother and father, they always say pa, say ba, say ka, say ma. So this is the thing. And nowadays I heard many youngsters, they tell to their mothers, their father, what you know, right? They may not be technologically advanced. Parents may not be technologically advanced, or they may not be educated enough, right? And now children, they are getting a lot of technology based education. So they, when their parents interact with them, they say, they think that their parents are not knowing anything, right? They are much ahead of their parents, and they always like to compare their parents with others parents. So when we learn about the gratitude for the parents, we have to just keep our eyes closed, think about when we were very small and how our parents has taken. See, when we were not able to walk properly, when we were not able to observe the things properly, and when we are just getting up, and if there is a door or table or some corner is there, our parents, mother or father, they will just keep bring their hands in between the sharp corner and our head, right? Many times this happens. When we are able to fall, they just catch us. When we are hungry, they just feel from our body language and they feed us. So this is all every moment which is spent, especially during the childhood, and many moments when we are just getting into in the teenage. At that time, our parents have fulfilled almost all the business. But things, what we have to understand, there is some limit for the parents, because they may be having some financial obligations or financial limit, social limit, physical limit. So we have to understand. But one thing is very sure: no parent on this earth will uh, will ever think that my child should not get this or should not do this, right? Every parents on this earth, they always wants to give the best what they can to their children. So being a, let it be, if we are 50 years old, and I remember one incidence of Indra Nui. She is the chairman of PepsiCo. What she has said when she became the PepsiCo chairman, and when she was going to her home back to her mother, and she called, "Okay, Mama, you know the great good news." But what Mama was doing? She said, "What?" Then Indra Nui has said, "Okay, I became the chairman of PepsiCo." But okay, when you are reaching home, so she said that within so many minutes. So her mother has told, "Okay, do one thing. When you come home, just go to grocery store and bring these items." When she reached home, she didn't congratulated her daughter for such a great achievement, but her mother has told, just you have your dinner first, then we will talk. And there is something called cleaning of utensils as all. So you can just gather all these used utensils and keep it in a sink, and then we will talk. So Indra Nui, after doing all her evening course at home, she asked him, Mama, you are not happy? You are not happy and you are not excited. Therefore, because I become a chairman of the PepsiCo, yes, beta, I am happy. But you are chairman of PepsiCo in your company, in my home. You are my daughter, and you have some obligations, uh, and that you have to fulfill all these obligations as my daughter and as a member of this house. Indira Nui has told and accepted in many places that this is the finest incident and the finest learning lesson of my life, which my parent has taught me how to be grounded. So see, many things, whether we like it or not, but whatever parents does, it is for our good sake, it is for our better future and good presence, right? The same way as we are obliged to our parents, we are obliged to our parents, we should be always obliged to our teacher, right? See, mother is the first teacher in our life. And teacher is not only those teacher, means those people, those who teach you in the school, right? See, what I feel, and I think we all should understand, okay, whenever we learn anything from anyone, they all are our teacher, right? Even the beggar, sometimes a beggar, they teach us many things, right? So it depends what you, if you are having a learning attitude, I am very sure that you find many teachers around you. But there are, see, suppose you have a teachers which you interact with regular, that are your school teachers, when you go to tuitions, when you do some skill courses. So those teachers actually what they do, they improve your version, they improve your knowledge, and they when they impart the knowledge, instead of finding a fault from there, if you see, if you understand what they wanted to teach, how they are teaching, and what is the intention behind their teaching, and whatever I learn from my Guruji, whatever I learn from my teacher, how it will be utilized in my life. If you have that learning attitude and understand, then I am very sure that you will learn the importance of the Guru. And see, you may learn a very small thing or a very big thing, but if you have a gratitude towards your Guru, so you will have a learning attitude. And when you have a learning attitude, automatically that gratitude will be shown. And gratitude is not only saying thank you or obliging you through words, but you need to do whenever you feel yourself from your heart that yes, you got something, you got some knowledge, you are being helped in your problem, or somebody has made your life little comfortable, little lighter, little happier, wherever. So what we should do, we just a minute, sir. Sir, just a minute. I'm just walking on the river bank. uh, Neha, can you please give me the light here? Sir, sorry for the disturbance.
No, it's
Sorry for
okay.
the because I'm just walking and there is a lot of darkness.
Uh-huh. Can
Yes,
you
sir.
see the slides?
Sir, I can see the slide because mobile has a battery.
Fine, fine.
Thank you, sir. Right, sir?
Okay.
So, sir, if you see, if I am standing here, the Neha ma'am is giving the some little bit of torchlight. So I should have a gratitude because he is helping me out with the showing the way where I am
Fine,
walking.
fine, fine.
I am able to take this, right? The
Right.
same way, sir, we are staying in ashram. Somebody has just, we are thankful to those person that person has proposed ki you should go this place and this is such a pious place. See, every moment when you think that your life is being, you have been given some comfort, your life is somewhere improved, you have been saved from some misdeed, or some you have been saved from some problems. Let it be in your house, let it be in your office, the way you are walking on the road, when you are driving, when you are seeing TV. See, suppose there are a lot of technology, right? If I wanted to connect with you, this Zoom meeting, Zoom platform is helping us out. Everywhere, wherever you see, wherever your life touches anything, try to find out something which is helping you. And that is the way you learn gratitude, sir. Right? Let it be. Suppose we are drinking water. See, just now we had a dinner on the river bank, and I was just thinking where I should wash my hands. Then immediately I was thinking there is a river behind me, right? So I can wash my hands. So it is everywhere. If you think, uh, if you think, and if you just search, or if you have that attitude to see that who are all is helping, let it be a technology, a man, or a nature, anything. If you have that attitude to think that how your life is being improved, you will learn the greatness. We should even be grateful to the see the British people, those who have given us railways. No doubt, they say that there are a lot of things moved from India to England and whatever, but they brought here postal system, they brought here railway, and many technologies they brought here, right? So even though something we do not like it, but many good things they have done to the India. Same way, suppose uh, the whatever happening in India, right? Why we are doing Atmanirbhar, self-reliant? The India is trying to become self-reliant. So there are many competitors who were not in the favor of India. So it was a wrong thing towards India. But out of that wrong thing, India has learned to become a self-reliant. So that is also one kind of we should have a gratitude. Yes, you have harassed us, so we are doing it ourselves, right? Gratitude should also be explained to the wife, and she is just walking beside me on this dark seesaw, right? She is in the slide you can read that for protecting us during our times of frustration or preventing us from doing certain acts. And definitely, she is my holding hand. Because there is a some deep space and the trenches are there. So she is helping me out and everywhere. It is a one part of life, right? Whenever you are out of frustration or out of any competitiveness attitude or whatever, when you feel frustrated and you may get some wrong decisions, you are about to take some wrong decisions by hook or crook, this stops you. And when the time goes by, we understood and we accept, yes, it was her insistence, whether I liked it or not, but she made me to do this thing. And that is the reason now I am safe. Now I am at a better place, or now I have survived. So many acts when our wife do something or tell something, at that moment we do not like it. But if you really love each other, you will feel, hey, yes, it is for our own good sake, right? Same way, gratitude should be towards the nature. Nature is giving you free air, free water, right? And everything. You see sunlight. If the sun doesn't rise within 24 hours, what happens? The entire environment scenario will change. Many insects or small insects, uh, animals and birds will not chirp, animal will not go out of the den, and many things will happen. It will be very difficult to survive. There will be a lot of diseases if sun do not rise. In Indian culture, it is said that where sun enters, doctor does not. In that house where sun enters, doctor does not. Just think, it is said that if the sunlight is getting, the rising sunlight is getting in your house, be very sure that there will be very less diseases until unless you invite that disease. So this is the way we should be always obliged, our we always should express our obligation to the sons. And how it is done, you see in a Indian parampara or Indian tradition, there is a Surya Namaskar. So Surya, when you do Surya Namaskar, it is not only showing your gratitude or respect to the sun, but when you do Surya Namaskar, what happens? When you do Surya Namaskar, you get your body little bit fitter also and better also, right? So just imagine a life without no opportunity to do any act, right? Suppose you live in a certain area where you do not need to take any help of somebody, where you do not need to talk to someone, what will happen? Your life will be meaningless. You will not love to live that life because you have all the riches, right? Whatever you want, you will get it. But if you are not able to interact with someone, what will happen? You will not love to live those life because you are not able to communicate with anyone. Right? So there are many things. Wherever you just move your face around and you will see that, sir, this slide is not changing.
Yeah, it can be changed. Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry because I'm going with my flow and uh,
Yes, sir. Are you there? Your audio is gone. Perhaps some network issue. Let's continue. By the time sir joins. In the picture, you can see a man washing the feet of some laborers who contributed building temple of Lord Ram, Ram Mandir. And the man who is washing their feet is Prime Minister of India, Narendra Modi. What a great gesture of gratitude towards the service which is considered as a very cheap or to say very normal, very common. And this is the way to express gratitude. Aryan sir, you can join any moment. Gratitude to nature and different circumstances. Well, this I think Haren sir has already discussed. We should have gratefulness to nature for providing us all the funda.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah.
sir, I am just joining with the Neha ma'am's call. Neha
Good,
ma'am's
fine,
phone.
fine.
Fine. Okay, thank you so much. And sorry for this inconvenience. See, sir, when we are alone, we must contemplate upon that various episodes in our life, right? Suppose when you get a holiday or when you get some good free time, like the way we are enjoying right now, we should always keep somewhere. We should sit somewhere and just go through our almost all the episodes of our life. When you go through the episodes of our life, you will definitely realize that there are many people, maybe affluent people or small people or beggar or your parents, your friends or your enemies. Many people, they must have changed your life for something better. There will be many untoward incidents which we do not like ourselves to happen in our life, but as they happen in our life, we learn something, we improve something. So when we close our eyes and think about the episodes of life, we'll definitely come to know that our life is improved, our life better, and it is not only our expertise or it is not our only our smartness, but the people, those who help us, uh, incidents which happen in our life, maybe good or bad, and that is the way many people they came in our life, they went off from our life, and all these episodes reached our life, and we are what we are right now. It is only because of all these people and all the incidents. One can refer early chapters of autobiography of a yogi. See, whenever you go through any bio of great people, you will understand that how much they remember the learnings from their parents, the care what they were taken, and in they always see why they become great. It is not only that they have been taught in a hi-fi school or they have been given some training by masters of the masters. It is not like that, but it is the teaching of their parents, the teachings of their gurus, and the incidents which happen in their life. They all these teaching and happenings made them great. So many people, when they write their autobiography, they always understand and they always make it. Hello.
Yeah, please continue.
I think I will request Neha ma'am. I got the coverage back.
All right. Gratitude to customer. This is for businessmen, those who runs their business. They should have tremendous, they should be grateful to all the customers of them because a customer is not a hindrance to their work, but he is the reason for it. And he is not an outsider, Gandhiji used to say, to our business. And we are not doing him a favor by serving him. He is doing us a favor by giving us the opportunity to sow. So in India, it's a common tradition. A shopkeeper or a businessman, after opening his shop, he touches the place, the threshold where customers generally stand. And this way he shows gratitude. These days, after this mobile, generally customers are ignored. When someone is busy with his Facebook and WhatsApp account, he does not listen. So that's not very good thing. one should be very cautious and alert and be ready to serve the customers. Next, it is suggested that children should develop this habit of expressing gratitude in the form of prayer. So all the prayers in all religions, they convey gratefulness to Almighty, to a holy person, or to anybody who makes one happy. Coming to charity, Dada Bhagwan said, charity is the investment in the safest bank with highest interest. My goodness, just like the earth, give earth a grain and it will give millions of grains in return. So the next this topic is charity. All householders in all faiths have obligation part with a definite portion of learning for helping the orphans, poor people, education, medical relief, spiritual activities, etc. So it's always good to take out 5 or 10% of income with inner purport to provide as a donation to the needy one. This also gives a wonderful sense of uh, purpose of living, that my life is not for me alone. I am an instrument for others too. And it's a wonderful feel. Bhagavad Gita says, the one who does not give charity is a thief. And one who earns everything for his personal use is no more good at all. Dadaji also said in his Apta Sutra that if you're spending, or if a person is spending only for himself, herself, or for his family, is likely to throw his income to the gutter like that, like this. So Dada Bhagwan says, any monetary wealth does not last for more than a time cycle of 11 years. One may keep it either in the bank or in the safe, but the Lakshmi will stay at one place for not more than 11 years. It will find out its own way. So it's always good to use some money, some income in charity. The charity does not mean simply donating money or currency. Well, one can at least give a smile. That is also good charity. Giving happiness is the greatest religion, Dadaji said. And causing pain to someone is what you call anti-religious activity. A man who does not use part of income for charity does considerable harm to himself. Flow of divine guidance within him gets blocked gradually, and he tends to indulge in addictions, drink, amour, and other derelictions. He starts losing wealth by way of family sickness, quarrels, litigations, falling victims of cheating, etc. My God, the wealth has so many ways to go out. So it is very necessary to uh, keep our wealth as a pious by making donations. In modern times, it is seen uncharitable businessmen lose wealth by staff unrest or labor strikes, lockouts, recession, and many other unforeseen calamities. Those who
Yes, sir. Actually, hello.
yeah, welcome, welcome.
Yeah, sir, sorry. And you said a very right thing. So if you are not charitable, you are definitely harming yourself.
Yeah,
It is
yeah.
not you are harming your wealth, but you are just harming yourself as a person, yourself as your character, or and it is, see, the wealth is not in a monetary form. Wealth is in the form of your nature, either in the form of your good nature when you think about something. So the charity is most important, as you said, that what Bhagavad Gita has said and what Dada Bhagwan has said, that if you are not spending something on charity, your thief. Sir, we must understand whatever we are getting, it is not 100% for our own selves. We should see when we talk about our gratitude. So charity and gratitude go by the side of each other, what I feel, right? See, the people in past, if somebody has done something good to us, but when we see right now, when we came across, we must be better and they may not be not so better. See, in a life, what happens, sir, when we come across to those people to whom we have given the charity, we feel happy. So it is one kind of ego. But when we come across those people, those who have done, who has helped us sometime, who has done something good to us, or who must have obliged to us, we do not feel good. We try to avoid these people. Why? Because it is a human nature. When you have help someone, and if it come across, you are just uh, giving good diet to your ego. You are helping your ego somewhere. But actually, this should not happen. Whenever someone who has helped in our life in the past or in whatever form they help. So when a person comes to us or we come across a person who has helped us, we must feel happy. So this is a human nature. We try to avoid facing those people, those who helped us. But we try to go to those people or come across those people to whom we have helped. So this is something we have to learn. And Dada Bhagwan is telling, see, it is the saying in the uh, Gujarati one language also. I will tell you in English, that when your right hand is donating, your even left hand should not come to know that what you have donated. So this is the way charity has to be done. Charity it should not be done to just fulfill your ego that yes, you are better than something, or you have a more wealth, or you are at a better position to help those poor. It is charity should never be helping someone with the ego, or just feeling pity and helping it out. Charity always should be through the heart, feeling their pain, as we say that feeling that karuna, empathy, right? So if you have an empathy, you will definitely have a charitable nature, right? So this empathy and charitable nature, it goes by. You may not have enough money, but yes, you have enough time. With the time, you can do charity. Charity is not only done with the money; it should be done with your some guidance, with your time, with your help, or sharing something which you have, but others need and they don't have. So this is all the way charity should be done. In a modern time, it is seen that uncharitable businessmen lose wealth by staff unrest, labor strikes, lockouts, recession. See, nowadays the employees are also, they understand everything. They are smart enough. So if you try to misuse the person below you, definitely there will be a time when you are in a need of them. They will not help you out, and they will just demand whatever they want, right? So this is the way. Why? See, by doing unrest, or if somebody is, if the group of people working under you going on a strike, and then you are obliging, if you as a good businessman, in your own comfortable limit, if you think that they are in a need and you should pay them back, you should help them, you should do it, right? So that is also one kind of charity. And definitely you can see around yourself, anywhere in the any corner of the world, if someone who is charitable, who is thinking about the people under you, under him or around him, definitely you will see he will be having a lot of regard from others. And it is not only regard, even the kripa of Lakshmi ji, right? The goddess of the wealth will also every time blessing him or her, because through that person Goddess Lakshmi ji is helping, is reaching to the poor and needy people. So we should always be charitable. We may have money or not, but being charitable in our thought is also very much important. Charity, because charity makes a man pure, benevolent, and virtuous. When you become charitable, you definitely feel little bit lighter in your life. And that is very much important. See, when you are charitable, you may not give money, you give time or whatever. So other people will start liking yourself, they will help you, and you being a good person to them. Definitely, there are many incidents when you are in a need. If you were charitable in the past or you were charitable to them, they will definitely come to your help and you will survive the bad situation if you had been good to others. So this is also very important to remain charitable. But sometimes it is very difficult to remain charitable and humble at the same time, but it is possible to move in that direction with conscious efforts, right? So see, in a suppose in a moment or in a day or in a month you cannot be charitable, right? As you are going through this presentation, if you think that by tomorrow I will be charitable, no, it is not possible. But yes, in your little own means you can try to practice that charitable actions from your side, charitable thoughts, and slowly definitely there will be a time when it will become your nature. See, being charitable is not giving away everything, right? That is also you should understand. And charity is definitely it is a repayment. See what when we do charity, we should not have that ego that yes, I'm helping him or her out. Yes, I'm powerful. It is not like that. If we must think that when we are doing charity, we are repaying to the nature, we repaying to the society, repaying for the help we got in our what you call in the past, right? When we were in a bad situation or where we were very small, at that time, whatever nature has helped us, the man, the family members, friends, and the society, they helped us, and that is the way we are paying them back, right? When we are just uh, suppose we are drinking a water from a natural resources, or when we are breathing a pure air, so it is the depth of the nature towards us. So somewhere you are planting a tree. You are not doing any marijuana or you are not doing something that is extraordinary. But we should think that it is a debt we are repaying. Whenever we are helping someone, we think that yes, I am repaying something for which I have been helped in my past. So that your ego, you will not become egoistic, but you will feel better after doing charity. Other, the one more thing I just remember and I would like to say, whenever you do charity, do not tell to others. You need not to publicize your charity. There are many people and many organizations. They do very small thing, but they may spend $100 in some good cause, but after spending that $100 on a charity, they will spend $2,000 to publicize that $100 charity to all the people, right? So it is not a good thing. You are just wasting the 2,000 rupees, by which I think 20 people more would have been helped it out. So somewhere this charity should be within your own understanding, within your own self, and you need not to make it public every charity. Yeah, sometimes people do charity and it is known to the society. The one good thing is that if I see someone is doing some charity, I may be motivated to do the same charity. So that why it is good, but it is unnecessary. Advertisement of your charity is frankly not advisable. When we give charity, we should not think of hundreds of poor people whom we are unable to help. Right? Sometimes we say that there are, see, during Corona, there were thousands and lakhs of people, those who were not fed properly. So if I just help five people, but many thousands of people are not fed, so why I should help only five people? So there is one story I would like to share with her. A small girl walking on the seesaw with her father, right? And after walking, sometimes they seen that many fishes, small fishes, they were just fighting for their lives because due to that waves of the water, surf of the water, the fishes they fell on the seashore and they were not in the water. So that what that daughter is the she has started picking one fish at a time and throwing them, putting those fish in the water. So his father asked her, "Ki, beta, there are thousands of fishes on the seashore fighting for their life. You are just picking one fish and putting them back into water, right? So what is the use of this, right? So what is the difference you are making? Because there are thousands of fishes fighting for their life on the seashore." So at that time, the daughter has replied to their father, and it is a natural answer from the daughter. But when we think about the perception from her answer, we really feel so great. She said, "Papa, I am throwing a fish back in the water. It may not make much difference to all those fishes, but it will make a great difference to the fish which I put back into the water." Right? So this is a finest example by which we can understand we should not feel guilty that I am not able to help so many poor people or so many hungry. I am not able to feed. It is not necessary. But do charity in your own limit, in your own comfort. That is enough. Because you are not the only one who does charity in this world. More than you and better than you, there are hundreds and thousands and lakhs of people, those who are doing charity. So instead of feeling guilty about not helping all, just do charity in your own level, right? So that is a good learning from this presentation, that we should be in our own limit and do whatever we can. Nature keeps on producing hundreds of needy people and enough rich to make the balance. Right? Nature knows how to balance this world. Right? So we need not to worry much on your own limits and not helping so many people. The highest charity is to teach and make people practice benevolent spirituality, spiritual and self-knowledge, right? See, if there is one scheme in India which is going on for so many years after this COVID-19, that government of India providing free food to near about 80 crore people. Suppose they are providing 80 crore people a free ration for 3 to 4 years. So instead of this, we are not criticizing government, but we are just thinking, hey, instead of giving free ration to them, try to give them some work, and taking that work, you just give them a ration instead of that. So what will happen? They will learn, they will have a respect of what they are getting. They will be satisfied. Okay, yes, they are not getting anything is free. Suppose this platform of HSRC, what is doing? HSRC, the platform of this HSRC is doing a great charity. What charity they are doing? They are involving us in improving our values in the life, right? When we improve the values in our life, the people around us are benefited. And when we practice these virtues, the same virtues may be copied by the people around us. So the spirituality will spread, the benevolence of the nature will spread, helping people, and many good things will happen. And that is the reason this world is balanced. So definitely we should
Yes, Haren sir, audio is gone. Let me switch. You are most welcome any moment. Well, Saint poet Tulsidas ji has composed a popular couplet. When translated in English, it reads like this: a river water does not decrease by drinking by birds, In a similar fashion, wealth does not decrease because it is given as charity. On the contrary, it increases by divine help. And as Harin sir said, the highest form of charity is guiding someone, helping someone to know who he is, to turn him to spirituality. Charity should not be done through emotion or impulse with a conscious feeling of oneness. Now, we should ask others to contribute towards a noble cause if it leads to reciprocal liability for us. Well, this slide we have already discussed that the left hand should not be aware of the charity when the right hand is involved in it. Now, types of donation and their fruits are shortly discussed here. Abhaydan, ensuring someone, ensuring any creature that they are safe in our company. That is Abhaydan. The fruit of such mindfulness is one can transcend the fear of death and becomes fearless in all circumstances. Well, those who are fearless, they never cause any act of fear to anybody. That is why they overcome the fear of death. Donation of knowledge, teachers, professors, readers, trainers, they have their own way of making charity. Man who donates the scriptures and other books and helps improving knowledge and their intelligence through penance, he gets knowledge and propagates the best said, followed, and useful for mankind. So, imparting skills to others is also donation of knowledge. Swami Vivekananda used to say, the greatest gift is the gift of knowledge because it helps one to change his belief system. And after changing belief system, the entire life is changed. So, that is the greatest charity. Even medicines can be donated. There can be food donation. Here comes self-enlightening dictums of Dada Bhagwan. Very simple, very straightforward. Giving happiness to other living beings is an act of donating. This is in turn gives happiness to the giver automatically. Dadaji used to say, a happy man cannot make others unhappy. He is the unhappy who can cause some harm or hurt to others. One may wish for donating money for the good cause, but it is not solely within one's power. However, one must keep good wishes for this will come true sometime in future. So having positive inner purpose, having good feel, having respect for others, having good wishes for others is also a type of charity. And these are all the secrets of happiness. I think we have come to the end of this session. Thank you very much, everybody. The next session will be Human Life Across Road to be taken by Ms. Meera Ramnathanji. It's the time for discussion now. I invite our participants to add something to it or to
Sir,
give
I
their
am
comment.
extremely sorry.
No, no, it's
I
okay,
am
sir. It's
extremely
okay.
sorry because we are just now we are stuck up on the road and we are not able to find the
No,
road.
no,
So I
no,
am
no. Please, please,
so
please. No.
sorry for the poor network.
It's fine. It's fine.
And thank you. I am just expressing my gratitude in the presentation of gratitude
We
to
are
filling the
too very
gaps,
thankful to you, sir.
and making this presentable with your live commentary and continuing wherever I made a gap.
Yeah, yeah. We have all gratitude for you, Harenkumar ji. Huh?
Yes, sir.
Thank you
Hina
very
ma'am,
much.
Prasan bhai, Neha ma'am, they all are listening to you, sir. And thank you so very much.
That's very fine. So let us take then concluding comments from Lala Bhai Patel Sahib. Lala sir, if you could please unmute and Here, today's topic was gratitude and charity.
So nice. The presentation was self-explanatory. All of you have seen, and say everywhere we have the opportunity. Actually, if you see, the Mother Nature provides us. You must have seen that snakes and ladders came.
Hmm.
Okay, so wherever you are, the nature provides us the opportunity. Okay, charity doesn't mean only money. If it would have been only money, then only rich people would have gone to heaven. But Jesus says, you must have read Jesus, that Jesus Christ has said that if a camel may pass through the hole of a, what we call, Chandra,
Yeah.
needle,
Needle, yeah.
the rich won't. Okay. So that means the charity is visible wherever you are. It may be by way of any way obliging, by good talk, attending to your duties religiously, whatever duties we are there. All of us are engaged in any economic activity, no? But economic activity is not purely economic, right? It involves dealing with people directly or indirectly. So whatever you are doing, it has large scale ramifications wherever you are. Right. So whatever profession we are engaged in, we have the opportunity for, as in Dada Bhagwan's word, for uh, uh, being a person of obliging nature.
Uh-huh.
Right. And in India, if you see, even if you do your duty only, then also people feel obliged, because
Yeah.
there are many others who take salaries and don't do their job properly. Okay. So there is a great opportunity. So whenever you are in such a place, everywhere, okay, there is a chance for advancement, and that you can see. Even if you may have read, I read one book long back, Present Crisis of Management, right, by Swami Ranganathan of Ramakrishna Mission, our Prime Minister Narendra Modi has gone for meditation at Kanyakumari Vivekananda Rock Memorial, right? So
Yeah.
that Ramakrishna Mission published this book. I was very young in those days. I was a young manager in bank, but I read it and I was so much impressed. Okay, I was hardly 2 3 years service I had, but uh, they quoted one sentence of Swami Vivekananda, that a person having educated at the cost of his fellow countrymen, after becoming employed, okay, doesn't serve his fellow countrymen, he is a traitor. Okay, Uddesha as he has said, because see, whatever we have been grown, only our parents are not there to grow us. The nation itself has spent so much of time and energy, so many people. Your teacher's salary has been paid by the government and internally given by the taxes by the people. And so, like, say, we are interwoven. You cannot become independent. So this session of charity and even its attribute, charity is, we have become beneficiary of others' charities. Okay. And that is why it is only a repayment. Right. Not doing charity is continuing a liability, because you have already accrued a debt of the society, okay, for growing up. Right. And whenever you are grown up and you are in the earning phase, okay, or doing some activity, we are only returning to the society. If you don't return,
That's wonderful.
then your liability continues. And if your liability exceeds your assets, you become bankrupt. And when you become bankrupt, you lose the human birth next time. Okay. It has so serious ramifications. So wherever we are, we have to take care of this, and it gives joy, because when you are indebted and if you repay even a small amount of debt, you feel joy, isn't it, Chandrakantji?
Yeah,
The
really.
debt burden is reduced. Similarly, charity, actually, it is called a charity. It is not a charity. Okay, we are repaying. Okay, whatever society has done for us in this birth and even so many previous births, we are not
Right.
aware.
Absolutely.
And we are obliged to Mother Nature also, right? And for Mother Nature, all living beings are same. So if we help our younger sisters or weaker sisters and brothers, our mother will be happy. Like Mother Nature becomes happy when we help our weaker living beings, which are weaker than us. So this is a very good thing, and one can realize it instantly once you start doing it, right? And many ways of obliging nature has been discussed here. So thank you, Haren bhai. He had some problems conducting session. No, he was in traffic jam.
No,
Yes,
he's
sir. We
on the
just reached to
seashore.
ashram. We just reached to us.
Okay, very good. And thank you, everybody. Thank
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir,
Dr.
for
Nimesh
deep
and
learning from
everyone.
your side.
And we express our sincere gratitude to all of you for being part of this session. Thank you very much. And thank you very much, Lala sir, for very nice concluding remarks. So see you in the next session, which will be taken by new speaker, Miss Swaminathan. So please do present after a fortnight. Thank you very much. Have a good time. Jai Sachit. Meera
Jai
Ramanathan. Yeah,
Highly
Sachidanand.
literate lady, and we'll definitely enjoy that session.
yeah,
Thank
definitely.
you. Thank you.
Thank you. Jai Sachidanand.